Right, Sagittarius, I'm not going to lie to you. I thought I'd pressed play and I haven't. And I'm not going to pull no punches because I've just literally done this spread for you. Because I wanted to do a 3-month forecast. I wanted to do June, July, August. Now, everyone that follows me knows that I normally do it in front of the camera. I actually thought I pressed play, so I started doing this, the unraveling of it all, and then realised it wasn't recording. But I think that it's fair to say I'm going to continue doing it, which means you get a bit more time actually because the cards are already on the table. So my plan is to do June, July, August, and this is going to be a 3-month forecast, career and love. And we've got your 2 oracle cards which suggest your love, and we've got your energy here. There will be a part 2 in subscription if this resonates with you, and you can go check that out. What a donut. I can't believe I've just done that. So I ain't starting again, Sagittarius. No way. So your energy to start the reading for the next 3 months, you're dealing with pain, you've dealt with a heartbreak or something along them lines. But in part 2, I'll find out more about your energy, hidden energy, and advice. So let's start June. The first card we received when you wasn't even here with me is, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So we've got that one. And religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing or your spiritual path. So then the 2 oracles for the next 3 months for you guys. In the month of June, wow, I was talking through it and telling you stuff as well. Gutted. In the month of June, I've got changes. We've also got you are good enough, and that's full moon in Virgo. So there might be some changes. I feel like you're dropping a burden at work anyway, which is quite nice. You might have had a lot on your plate in June in terms of your career, your work, whatever you do. And in your love life, it's got the Queen of Cups, so you could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer, or you could be very emotional, or you might be exchanging emotions. So let's find out a little bit more for your June. Let's go, Sagittarius. Yeah, you're definitely wounded. You're very exhausted in your career and you're hoping to drop some burdens soon in terms of what you're doing. There is a great strategy, or you might be keeping it to yourself that you're a bit exhausted as well. There might be some changes that are required. I mean, I see expect powerful changes here, but we'll talk about July in a moment. Let's just concentrate on June. You've got wounded. You're very wounded. So that's 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, that's the 10 of Wands. So you can see some completion. They might just be letting you know in June in your main energy. We know what you're going through, Sagittarius. We're going to drop these burdens. You've been carrying a lot on your shoulders. There is a sense of completion here. So it does look good. There's a hope and a wish and a want to get that completion, I think, or to work through some stuff and strategize ways of moving forward. Maybe there's a bit of conflict as well you don't want to get into in your career. You know, there might be other people that are annoying you and you're like, oh my God, I just can't be asked to get into this conflict. So you're sneaking away without confronting situations, or there's a lack of trust or something along the ways there because you're feeling like you're exhausted. Look, June looks like you're needing to go through this to release something at the end of it all. In terms of your love, we've got the Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups is an emotion, happy emotion, could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer you're dealing with. Let's find out. Judgment, so reconciliation or renewal of energy. Single, self-reliant or self-sufficient. Empress, growing, birthing and nurturing. Ew, maybe this is for single people that are growing, birthing and nurturing themselves after a judgment. So changes, again, you are good enough, so maybe you're putting yourself first here for these Sagittarius in June. We have got a lot of putting feminine energy because we've got the Empress, that's the birth of something. There's also nurturing, birth growing of something as well. There's independent, self-reliant, self-sufficient energy, and there's a reconciliation or a renewal. Now to me, I feel, because we've got you are good enough, this is centered around you. So it could be that you're really emotional, you're putting all the energy back into yourself to have a judgment, to have a renewal of your own energy over time. And by renewing that, you become more self-reliant, self-sufficient or independent, and then you grow, birth and nurture yourself because you put the work back into you. It could well be the case, but if not, this is someone that wants to have, there's someone now that is now single that wants to have a renewal with you, and they want to grow, birth and nurture. This could be someone from the past because we've got the Empress here. It could be someone you've got children with already, and there's a renewal of energy in terms of that possibly. Right, in terms of July, we've got transformation and we've got expect powerful changes. Now, friggin' hell, when you say like transformation, we've got the Tower. So when you get them two together, you know something big is coming for you in July. I mean, come on. We've also got in your relationship, there's an investigation, there's research, there's knowledge, or there's learning a lesson of some kind. That could be the powerful change that is required. Let's delve in. Transformation, Scorpio energy, Tower, Scorpio energy, and expect powerful changes. This is interesting, isn't it? Waiting to make a move. So the Tower's coming down. Oh, shoot. I think, though, we've got to look at the positives. Even though it's going to be a mental time in July for you, I really feel like there's a lot on your shoulders that you're dropping. There's been toxicity that you're waiting to balance it out. So it could be there's been a lot of stuff going down in your career and you're waiting to balance it out, and it's been caught in your head. You could also be bringing the Tower down because you've had enough. You could be like, I need to bring this tower down. It's too toxic. I need to make a decision on where I need to go and what I need to do about it and balance it out. Look, transformation is always good because that's always a positive energy, in my opinion. The Tower is scary sometimes, but the Tower comes to protect you in some ways because you're in the wrong place. He wants to pull you to the right place. We've got to expect powerful changes as well. So there could be something that has been very toxic. You're waiting on balancing out in terms of your career, and then it happens. Especially because we've got in in August, we have got that Ace of Swords, that clarity of mind coming forward. So it could be that this is needed to balance something out eventually in your career in July. It looks hardcore, put it that way. So there might be a lot that you're going through in July, but it's all going to be for the benefit of you, I think, because there's a transformation. Oh, I don't know. There's a balance anywhere. There's something that needs balancing out. Maybe you've realised that you're working too hard and you need to balance something out there. Sagittarius, because here you're wounded. Look at that. And you are carrying so much on your shoulders. Anyway, and you've got pain. So let's have a look what's going on in terms of relationships for Sagittarius, please. Dropping a burden there as well. Moving forward. Fierce determination. Left out in the cold, depleted and insecure. You're going through quite a bit in your love life, in your relationship sector. There is a judgment, there's a renewal of energy. Maybe you're concentrating on yourself in July, and then in June, and then in July it's helping you learn to drop burdens, move forward, or someone wants to drop the burdens, move forward. There is a little bit of an investigation how this person or you doesn't feel left out in the cold, or depleted or insecure. There's still some work that needs to be done. We need, there's a forward momentum. I get that, and I get the fact that you're looking into it, or someone's looking into that forward momentum. There's still wounds, or there's still a lot of baggage, and we've got a lot of pain still. We've got that Five of Pentacles, someone around you in love feeling left out in the cold, depleted or insecure, or you could be feeling that in July. You're definitely working through something. Maybe you're waiting on someone to be single. That could well be the case. And so you can have a renewal of energy. Maybe you're waiting on somebody to come back into your life. Let's have a look at what's going to happen in August. Watch for signs and show the world the real you. So watch for signs and show the world the real you. You've got Two of Cups in your love, and you've got the Ace of Swords in your career, which comes with 10 of Cups. Options. There might be a couple of options, don't get me wrong. There might be a bit of conflict. You've got to work through them though, Sagittarius. It's telling you, look, there's a lot of conflict on what I need to do. There's a lot of internal and external decisions I need to make. Maybe there's a few options in front of me. There's a bit of confusion. But there is that 10 of Cups. So you know you want to reach that happiness. You want to reach that fortune after difficulty. I mean, it could be because this Tower's come down. You're now confused about what's going to happen. There's a bit of conflict there. But the main message is there's clarity over your happiness. Clarity over fortune after difficulty, happiness after maybe confusion and conflict. So it could be that you've gone through all this confusion and conflict, and now you're gaining some clarity going forward. Let's have a look at your love life before we end this. Sagittarius, please, in their love. Two of Cups is two people coming together, but there is a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of juggling back and forth. There's a lot of holding on to something stubbornly, or trying to secure it, stabilize something. Look, I've got a person that's really trapped at the moment. I don't know if it's something to do with them needing to be single from June, or if it's you just still keep concentrating on yourself and you feel like you're not getting anywhere. I've got to be honest, there's a lot of pain that you need to heal. Yeah, and I've got this anxiety here, feeling up in your head about something. You need to try and balance something out, but you're holding on to hope that you can maybe stabilize something. Now, I hope I haven't lost you because someone's trying to call me. But yeah, just before we end it, we've got the Two of Cups. There's love that's a bit wounded or exhausted. I feel like something needs balancing out and someone's